When I first got the ToneX One pedal, I absolutely hated it. And that's because the software experience was so bad that it actually made me hate the pedal itself. So I actually stepped away from the software and gave it another shot. And I actually learned how to use the software because you have to use the software to get the most out of this ToneX pedal. So this video will show how you can use the software to download free profiles onto your ToneX One pedal. So the first thing you need to do is you must do these things. So the first thing you need to do is create an IK Multimedia account, and then you must download the product manager. And then the next thing you must do is you must register the ToneX One pedal. And then the next thing you have to do is you actually have to create another account, which I think is horrible, but you have to do this. You have to create a ToneNet account, and then you can download the ToneX app, the free version. So you have to do these things in order to get the most out of your ToneX One pedal. So here on my computer, so here is the IK Product Manager. So once you have this downloaded, you select the ToneX One software that you want to download, and that will install this application here, ToneX. So there are free and paid versions of this software, so all you need is the free version, so there's no reason to buy anything. So during this whole process, IK is going to try to upsell you everything. They're going to try to sell you profiles, they're going to try to sell you all this stuff, so that they know that you got the hardware, so they're going to try to sell you stuff. So there's no reason to pay for anything, so don't buy anything. So everything should be free. Everything is free. So this is the this is the ToneX app. So I'm going to double click and launch the ToneX app. So this software is absolutely horrible. The product manager, the product owner behind this, they should be fired. This is ridiculous. So I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to walk through this. So you're gonna this device, this pop-up comes up. So just close this, just close it. So when you open this horrible software program, this is the home screen. I don't understand what any of this is. I don't get it. You don't need it. I don't know what this is. It's confusing. I just don't get it. So this is the home screen. Ignore everything on the home screen. This is the modeler section. So this is the section where you, if you're interested in creating your own profiles, you would do this here. We're not doing that, so you can ignore the modeler section. So the librarian section, this is where you want to be. So I don't like the name librarian. I think a better name would be devices. But let's close this. So what I'm going to do now, well, actually, let's explore these other options here. So I don't know what this is, what these things are. I think these are things that I think these are profiles that you can buy from IK Multimedia. I think I'm not really sure what this list is, but if you click on this list here, now these are the profiles that are on the ToneNet website or the internet. These are the free profiles that people are profiling and uploading somewhere. I don't really get it, but these are the profiles. So you need to make sure that this is clicked and this is clicked. So if I select collections here, you'll notice that this became unselected and this became unselected. So now I'm in this weird place of collections. I don't really know what this stuff is. It looks like these are packs that you can buy. There's no reason to buy any of this stuff. So let me go back to here, librarian, and then you'll realize that this is unselected, so we need to select that. So basically, just make sure that this is always selected and this is always selected. So if you get in a weird place, you just want to make sure that these two things are selected. So now what I'm going to do is plug in the ToneX One pedal using the USB interface. So I've plugged it in and it fires up, and the ToneX app actually sees it. And this is what's loaded on my ToneX pedal right now. I have a Soldano profile on the A preset and a Plexi on the B preset. So I can just go back and forth. and so on. So what you're seeing here, the pedal library, the pedal has 20 slots. So these are the 20 slots. And in these 20 slots, you can store profiles. So it comes with 10 amp and cab profiles, and then it comes with 10 pedal profiles. I wasn't interested in the pedal profiles. I don't care about those. But I did keep some of the amp profiles. I believe this is one that came with it. So these are the 20 slots, and you can't make this bigger or smaller. You're just sort of stuck. You're stuck with this tiny view here. So remember, so I've selected this. So down here are the profiles on the internet. So let's say I'm interested in downloading a profile for 5150. So I can just simply type that here. I'll press return, and it goes out and it searches, and we see names here. We get a whole bunch of 5150s, and we get character high gain. It's popular high gain. Was there a clean 5150? Who wants that? So these are where this is where you can search for free profiles, and what you do is you can take let's take one of these, and I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to replace this Dumble clean one. So I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to replace that. And so now it says the selected presets on the pedal will be overwritten. Do you wish to continue? Yes, I'm going to overwrite. So there. So now I have downloaded a free profile and put it in slot 7. So if I want to actually hear what this sounds like in my pedal, I would just click and drag it and drop to either B or A, and that's how that works. So that is how you can download a profile, save it to a slot, and then save it to your pedal, and then play it. It took me a long time to figure this out. So remember, just remember that you want to select this, and you want to select this, and this is your happy place. This is where you want to be, and you can filter the stuff. These filters over here apply to the profiles in this ToneNet listing here. So if I'm only interested in high gain, drive, that sort of thing, it just shows those things only there. And if you're only interested in 412 cabinets, I believe it filters that sort of thing. So these filters apply to this section here, and I think we can do bass too. 5150 bass, is that? Yeah, nobody's doing that. So there you go. And that's it. So it's fairly easy once you get used to it. Like I said, the key thing is make sure this is selected, make sure this is selected. Click, drag it into your slot, and then once it's dragged to a slot, you drag it to either A or B, and you're off to the races. And I swear, this pedal is amazing. You just need to learn the software, and but once you get your pedal configured, it's just absolutely amazing. This is super cool.